Hey, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? This is Mr. GG from the Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement channel. Please make sure you click the like button, share, make sure you subscribe too, man. You know, I'll continue to shoot out more content from time to time. But today's subject I want to talk about is the vetting period, the 90-day to 6-month period of what I always talk about to some of my audience about when they date certain women. I'm just going to break it down to you the best way I can, you know, and then hopefully you guys got an understanding and everything. You might hear some traffic in the background. I'm just outside today, and I said, shit, let me shoot a video, man. I ain't shooting no content on my channel for a little bit. So, but anyways, though, the vetting period. I was on another channel yesterday, and we were talking about like different, you know, red flags you kind of look for, things like that when it comes to women in general, man. And I always tell guys that the first 90 days to 6 months is giving you a sneak peek of what the fuck you're going to be dealing with when dealing with any woman. Doesn't matter, man. No matter if she's locally, no matter if she's overseas, doesn't matter, okay? And in that 90-day, the 6-month period, you're going to be dating her, you're going to be seeing her, you're going to be having sex with her. And you need to be determining during that period of time, are you wasting your time with this woman or not? You know, are you spinning your wheels and not going in the direction you want to go? Because you got to remember, us as guys, though, we have a purpose in life. And if we want to go in one direction and this woman wants to drag her fucking feet, take her sweet time, and go whenever she feels like it, you need to kick that hoe to the curb, man, and move on with your life. That's all it is. You don't need nobody slowing you down in life or anything like that. Nobody. I don't care who it is. Male, female, doesn't matter, okay? So, but anyway, let me talk about this vetting period. So in the vetting period, right, I always tell guys that you want to ask this woman some key questions, okay? Uncomfortable questions, okay? You're going to, in some cases, give her what we call the male version of a shit test, okay? In this shit test, though, right, women love to shit test men, right? But when the shit tests work, right, the women lose interest. In our case, though, right, when we shit test women, we want to shit test to actually see the value of this woman. And also, too, we want to see if she's truly loyal and she's a lying son of a bitch, or she's one of those crafty motherfuckers that's hiding secrets. You understand? That's all you want to do, okay? I'm going to give you an example. So, when I was on this other channel, though, 411 Talk Zone, shout out to him, man. Make sure you guys go to his channel, 411 Talk Zone Show, okay? It's on YouTube. So, but anyway, we were talking briefly about, like, certain things that you want to bring up. And I was talking to a guy named Nate, you know, on this channel too. I forgot how to pronounce his channel and everything, but the guy's name is Nate. He has a YouTube channel too. I think his name is Big Nate, something like that. I forget, but he was a cool guy. But we were on an interesting topic, and I said, man, that when you're in the first 90 days or 6 months, right, you know, you're gonna ask questions about like marriage, divorce, prenuptial agreements, what have you, things like that. And what you want to do is you want to look for key pointers, man. If she actually, you know, like objects to like prenuptial agreements, you know, or if she says anything like, well, if we sign a prenup, it's going to ruin our love or what have you, or any shit like that or whatever, right? These are all red flags you want to fucking look for, and you want to get the fuck away from that woman. Okay, get the fuck away from her as soon as possible. All right, because if you guys are successful out there and working to become the man you need to be, you know, typically from the ages of 18 to 45, okay, you don't need to be extracting your income, your resources, or whatever money, real estate, or what have you, or anything that your family inherited to you over to some goddamn woman who has no intentions to invest in you. She has the intentions to take from you, but she does not have the long-term intentions to invest in you. And you don't need to be around that shit. Fuck that, man. I'll be damned if I see one of my boys on this channel get fucked over, man. Especially if you in your 20s and your 30s and your late teens and shit, man. I don't want this shit to happen. So, but you want to look for, like, let's say for example, okay, in the dating period, you're gonna ask these questions, man. You know, because you just want to see where her head's at. That's all it is, and you want to see if you're wasting your time. The prenuptial agreement to me is a really good one, because if by chance, if she gets defensive about it, that is a red flag. You want to get the fuck out of there. Or if she says anything like, well, I don't need your fucking money. What the fuck I need your money for? I'm not going to take anything from you or whatever, right? If a woman truly loves you and she cares about you, man, regardless, she going to sign that motherfucking prenup or not. Because in her mind, she deeply loves you, she deeply cares about you, and she want to see you happy. She figures if that's going to make you happy, cool. That's it. You understand? In this discussion, okay? We're not asking her to sign a prenup at the dating stage. No, we just want to see where this bitch is headed, you know? So, you know, to vet them out, you understand? You know, another thing also, too, I talk about on the vetting stage also, too, is you want to look for key pointers, man. Like, you know, if there's a situation where like a tornado or earthquake is happening, ask her, man, you know, if they were together, right? If you guys were together and you asked her, right, if a tornado or earthquake had happened, right, what would be the first thing you do? And if she says anything like, well, I would contact my family first, go to my family's house first, see if they okay first, right? Any shit like that, goddammit. And she's not concerned about you and her, 86 that bitch. Get the fuck away from that bitch. What the fuck you doing with some chick like that? She's telling you right there that she's prioritizing her family and other things besides your ass. She will leave you to die first, right? Rather leave you to die first, right? But be more concerned about her family, friends, or what have you. You know, these are little tests that you need to ask, man, you know, in the vetting period, because these bitches are crafty out here. You don't know where their fucking head's at, especially, man, their priorities, because a lot of women's priorities in North America, man, are fucked up, man. They're damaged, you know. They automatically think in their mind that whatever they do, right, comes first, and whatever you do for them, right, it's expected for you to get done. But when you need favors done or you need your life saved or whatever, they don't have to do a goddamn thing. And that lets you know she's just a selfish bitch and you don't need to be around that motherfucker. All right. Also, too, you want to ask her, too, like, you know, little short situations, right, that are not big, like the coffee test. You know, the coffee test to me is a really big one. I like that one, man, because the coffee test or whatever, you could test her being willing to be generous, being willing to share. Is she going to spend a little bit of money or what have you, right? Okay. So on the coffee test, this is what I would ask, okay? If by chance she's up there at, let's say, McDonald's or Quick Trip or Starbucks, what have you, right? And you have her to come be on her way to your house, right? Or y'all meeting up somewhere or whatever. And you asked her, right? Let's say, you know, you've already paid a few times for the woman, and then you turn around and she's on the way, and you ask her, hey, baby, this is assuming you've already paid a few times in the past, you know, a little coffee here and there, whatever. Hey, baby, can you go ahead and on your way here, slide and get me a coffee or slide and get me a drink? You know, I would really appreciate it. You know, if she says anything like, you know, I don't do anything for a man, or how come you don't got no money or whatever, or she cops a little funky attitude or whatever, 86 that bitch. Get the fuck away from her, man. You know, you don't need to be around that, man. Who wants to deal with the badass attitude? You don't want to deal with that shit. I don't want to deal with that shit, you know? All right? If anything, the first thing she should say is one or two things. Yeah, baby, what you want? I got you. No problem, right? She shouldn't ask for any money back or anything. Either she got you or she don't. Or she could just be honest. Say, look, you know, I'm sorry I don't have it. I really wish I can get it for you, but I don't have it and everything, you know? So, next time, you know, I come over or whatever, I can get you one, you know, if you need one, you know, in the future once I got it, you know. I mean, honesty is the best policy, and obviously a lot of these chicks don't understand what fucking honesty is when it comes to dating guys and shit, you know. So, but I'm particularly talking about first world women in first world countries, you know, like North America, for example, and the United Kingdom and Western Europe, you know. that they got this entitlement complex and really, really bad selfish behavior, man. And I tell these guys that North American women should be the last woman that you ever should focus on, you know. They're trash, man. They're garbage. Not all of them, but the vast majority of them are, man. They're garbage. You know, that's like the lowest grade of woman that you can ever fucking date. Lowest grade, you know. There's way better grades out there. You can go to Brazil. You can go to Colombia. You can go to Thailand. You can go to Philippines, right? You can go to Eastern Europe. You can go to Eastern Africa or what have you. You know, I mean, you know, parts of Central America, any other place besides any first world country, in my opinion, you have more success in like second and third world countries, you know. All right. So that's just how it is, because a lot of them, they're more traditional. And also, too, they don't have laws, man, and internet and stuff like that backing the women up, man. You know, it's crazy, but it's real shit, though, you know. Another thing about the vetting process also, too, is you want to consider, does she got a big laundry list of shit that she wants you to have in order for you to date her, man? Now, that laundry list of shit, you guys know what I'm talking about. She's saying that if she's expecting you to have a car, expecting you to have a job, you know, expecting you to have money and all this shit or whatever, right? And you got just the basics to get you around. Because when you go overseas, right, or meet another woman across seas, she's not going to have this big-ass list like the North American women do. No, they don't. It's just different. As long as you're a man and you're respectful, right, and you can hold a decent conversation and respectful conversation, that goes very, very far. But the North American women, they got this big-ass list of just shit, you know. You got to be 6 feet and all this. If she says any of these things, you guys, get the fuck away from her. I'm telling you, okay? Because there's no pleasing her and there's no making her happy. She's trying to live in the moment by trying to have you fulfill the expectations of what she wants and her friends wants and keeping up with the Joneses, right? But she's not trying to accept you, right, for what type of man that you are and what you currently have to present to the table. That's all it is, man, you know. So, you know, just these are things that you guys need to be thinking about out here, man. You know, while you're sitting out here dating these North American women, I tell you guys, short term should be tattooed on your motherfucking brain. Short term, man. I'll be taking these North American women seriously and shit. You know, after we seen the divorce rate, after we seen child support, you know, guys getting hit for child support left and right, guys who are actually getting hit for child support for kids that are not theirs. Even though they took the DNA test, judges are still ruling that the kids are still theirs. Like, it's fucking crazy out here in this country, you know. So, but these are some things that you guys should really consider, you know, in the vetting stages, you know, because what's going to happen one day, right, you're going to run into some of these women, you know, and you just have to put yourself in a position to ask yourself, how do I handle that situation? Another situation, though, you want to ask is about the father. You know, I talked about this in one of my videos, is that if the woman says anything negative about her father, okay, like the father wasn't around, or the father was like in and out, he was abusive, he did any type of sexual assault, any shit like that, anything negative about the father, that is a red flag, man. You want to get the fuck away from that chick. You do not want to take her seriously. Short term, if you want to, you know, hit it and quit it, man, and that's cool. But even that, you got to take precaution, man, because women like that, they have what we call daddy issues. And the daddy issues typically stem from when she was a child, the father typically wasn't around, or he didn't show her the love, right? And also, too, the generosity, the caring, and the concern of a father that she truly missed. Because on one side, she actually missed daddy and loved daddy, right? But at the same time, she hates daddy and despises daddy. And she's going to take all of her anger and all her animosity on who? Your ass, okay? You're going to be the emotional punching bag. If you don't fucking be careful, you're going to be the emotional punching bag. I'm telling you this shit, man. You know, so, but don't, you know, avoid these women with daddy issues. I would also throw in mommy issues. And what's interesting compared to daddy issues, the mommy issues is kind of like in reverse, if you will, okay? Where the mommy issues come in, where the woman's mom is always in her business, always in her life. That's one point. Another point is if the mom is actually really nice and sweet to her around you, in company, but behind the back, she's abusing the daughter, talking shit on her, calling her names, being disrespectful, hell, even hitting her, man, like hitting her pots and pans, man, belt straps, and she grown like a motherfucker, whatever, right? And then you catch on to it, because trust me, you're a man, you're going to catch on to it, and you address the issue, and she does absolutely nothing about it. She doesn't have the grounds or woman enough to actually stick up for herself and remove herself from the situation. She just allows her mom to tear her down. That's a woman with mommy issues, you guys, and you don't want to involve yourself with that woman. So you want to 86er, get the fuck out that situation. Move the fuck on, you know, okay? I've already talked about single moms, you know, in my other video. Don't date single mothers. That is another red flag we always talked about, you know. Go to my Don't Date Single Moms video. I'll talk briefly about it, but basically if she has any badass fucking kids and shit, or if she got multiple kids by multiple kids' dads, get the fuck away from that woman. Bottom line, just stop, okay? You're going to be dealing with psychological problems, and you're going to be dealing with the badass kids, and you're going to be dealing with your ass never being a priority. So make sure that you properly vet these women, man. These are the things that you need to be looking out for, okay? But single moms, you know, on my hit list, you know, avoid those motherfuckers, right? Those goddamn women, man, as much as possible. Avoid them like the plague, man. You don't need to be around that shit. Find a woman, right, between the ages of 18 to 29, no kids preferably, right, and that actually grew up in a stable household, preferably 2-parent households. If she has a 1-parent where she's grew up with a father, that's pretty okay, you know, but make sure too, though, right, that she doesn't have like any type of abandonment issues or any shit like that going on, you know, or whatever, you know, because what'll happen is if she's missed her mother, she's going to go ahead and possibly have some emotional issues that she's going to try to take out on you, you know. So, but another thing also too about the vetting process is I want to touch bases on is, damn, that shit loud, ain't it, man? But anyway, though, is tattoos, piercings, man. If she got like a shitload of tattoos, shitloads of piercings, man, shitloads, man. I am not a fan of tattoos or piercings. I have no tattoos. I have no piercings, okay? All right? But if that's you, if you guys like that shit, that's on you. But there's a catch to it. If you entertain this woman with tattoos and piercings, okay, that is a desperate attempt to get attention. She's trying to lash out, man. And she's going to take that out on who? You, okay? Now, these women are fucking freaky in the bed. Yes, they will do a lot of the disgusting, nasty things that we really love and really like in the goddamn bedroom. But it is the long-term effect that's going to really affect you. And that is, though, you don't know if this bitch is going to get up with a serrated knife ready to cut your ass. You don't know if she's trying to shave your dog bald and shit, though, right? Just to get back, though, at some type of emotional abuse that she had to deal with, you know, and all these different types of things. This is what I found with women who got shitload of tattoos, shitloads of piercings, man. And also, I forgot to throw in there women with different colored hair, you know. All these are signs of feminism, you know, and, well, actually not just regular standard feminism, but toxic feminism. And I say stay the fuck away from it, man. You don't need to be around that shit, you know. Libertarian bitches who are liberal or whatever, right? Stay the fuck away from them, you know. I mean, they're like very, very, very hardcore yelling, you know. I mean, who wants to be around that shit, you know? You want to be around someone who's very conservative, right? Who stated themselves, man, and that's not an attention whore, you understand? And tattoos, piercings, different color hair, right? These are signs of a woman actually wanting a shitload of attention, man. That's all it is, man. You know, and you bring that woman around your parents or around your business establishment, you know, and this bitch got a shitload of piercings in her lip and her fucking goddamn nose and a nose ring, you know, the cow ring. I don't understand that fucking shit, goddamn it. And got tattoos of gargoyles and warlocks on her and all this shit, and you're supposed to bring her to your lawyer's meeting, your business establishment or what have you. Who would want to bring that type of woman to that shit? I mean, for real. You're being the professional guy that you are, and you got to bring this type of chick there. I mean, why would you put yourself in that position? I mean, let's think about this shit. So, But these are the type of women you guys have to learn to avoid, man. You have to avoid these women. If you want to have sex with them short term, that's fine. Just use precaution, because you got to remember, right? These women will try to get you pregnant, get you to get her pregnant, and baby trap you, or me too you, or what have you. You understand that? So I want you guys to be advised, right? To avoid these type of women and be cautious of these women. Short term, if anything, but the default is don't get involved with them. Get your passport, find another woman elsewhere. There's plenty of women out there who don't have a lot of these hiccups across the globe, okay? Don't let these pussy ass guys out there shame you because you decide to get your passport, go across the globe, and find a woman of bigger and better quality out there. You deserve it. You're a man, all right? You shouldn't have to settle for these goddamn women with all these fucked up hang-ups, okay? Let's see. But another thing on the vetting list also, too, I want you to also consider, too, is a woman who is typically over the age of 25 and still staying with her mom, man, and her dad, man. Like, that, to me, that's pretty fucked up, Unless she's like in a second and third world country where it's very cultured, that's one thing. But when you're in a first world country and you got women that are like 30 and 40 years old still staying with their moms, 50 years old still staying with their moms and dads and shit, ain't never had their own place or whatever, right? Never went out there and seen what life was like, whatever. That's a fucking red flag. That's she has a codependency issue. She doesn't know how to go out there and learn how to be self-sufficient, not independent. Self-sufficient, so you don't need to be involving yourself with these fucked up women or whatever, man. You can go out there, you can hit it and quit it, but you don't want to be taking these women seriously long term. You want someone that brings some substance, some value, you understand? And even if she is staying with her parents or whatever at a younger age or what have you may be, right, she should be in a position that if you want to take her ass off the market and take her seriously, you should be able to snatch her up, date her, marry her, and then after that move that bitch in to your spot, or move that woman in to your spot, because eventually, potentially, she gonna be your wife. One moment. Okay, my apologies, but anyway, eventually she gonna be your wife. So, but anyway though, you don't want to deal with that shit, parents being in the way, because she's stuck there and that hasn't got psychological help to ask those questions why, But remember, this is the dating stage. You're going to be asking all these uncomfortable questions to these women because you need to get down to the bottom of it, man. One thing, what I've discovered being on this planet is that women love, in general, to waste a man's time. They don't want you to waste her time, right? But when it comes to wasting his time, yeah, she don't have no problem doing that shit. She'll waste your time every fucking goddamn time. No matter what the circumstance, maybe she'll waste this shit. She sure will. She'll have you thinking for 2-3 years that y'all in a serious relationship, but in reality though, right, y'all ain't no relationship. She's trying to extract resources, money, whatever from you, to get this shit out of you. So, but anyway though, you guys though, I just want you guys to kind of understand that, man, because the real reality of today's generation is this though, man, is that you should be able to put yourself in a positive manner and a positive demeanor, Let's see, what else on the list I want to put? Oh, yeah, one more. Social media. Yes, I said it, social media, okay? And dating apps, okay? If you are dating this woman, and I'm going to hit her with a 2-hit combo, okay? And you're in a relationship with her or getting in a relationship with her and she won't get rid of her social media account, or she still has a social media account or whatever, right? Or dating apps or whatever, right? And she will not get rid of it, right? Or she still has it. You need to get rid of that motherfucker, okay? Get rid of that bitch, okay? What the fuck is she doing on Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook? Oh, but those are my friends or whatever. That bitch can get those motherfuckers' phone numbers and shit. What I mean, is it really that deep? You really got to stay on there that goddamn much while being in a relationship? No. That's a no-no. 86er, get rid of that bitch, all right? Because if you meet a woman in Brazil or Colombia or something like that, or the Philippines, and you tell them that shit, more than most likely, they're going to get rid of it. Because they don't want to jeopardize their relationship, and they know that guys like you don't come a dime a dozen, man. You know, you guys like you are rare, man. So I'm just giving you guys a little bit of heat, man, that, you know, if they got a social media account and you're trying to date them, get in a relationship or whatever, right, get rid of that bitch, right? If she refuses to get rid of it or whatever, right, get rid of her, okay? That's it. You know, she doesn't need to be smiling, grinning, and you know, and all these guys' faces and shit, knowing she's in a relationship with you. It doesn't make any fucking sense, okay? Another thing is, too, is you want to also ask her, too, you know, another thing is, even prior to the relationship, if we get into a relationship, would you delete your social media account? Will you delete your dating apps? If she says anything like no, or no, I gotta have it, or whatever it may be, walk away. Get the fuck away from her. Why would you involve yourself with such a person who got all that access to literally thousands and thousands, hell, millions of guys hitting her up in her messenger box all day long, but yet wants to get in a relationship with you? And you'd be a damn fool to sit up here and think, my woman would never do nothing like this. She wouldn't treat on me. Bullshit. Come on, bullshit, man. This is North America, man. Women got the majority of the upper hand because they got laws, and also, too, they got the internet and all this stuff backing them up, man. You understand? It's like a sausage fest online, man. These dating apps anymore, they're not created for men as much anymore. They're not. They are just straight 100% attention addiction medicines for the women, okay? That's all it is, okay? They're addicted to attention, so they're going to get the validation from any man out there that'll give it to her. That's all the shit is, man, you know. And you, my friend, you should not be putting yourself in positions to actually think that a woman's going to be faithful to you as long as she got a social media account or dating app. No, just get rid of her, man. For real, walk away from it. And don't take her seriously at all, you know. You want to hit it and quit it, that's fine. But even that, you got to show precaution, you know, because a lot of these women will do the Me Too shit, you know. Put you on for fake rape allegations, you know, sexual assault, all that shit, you know. So you don't want to be around that shit, you guys. So, but anyways, though, but yeah, I kind of went through a lot of the vetting periods, you know, of the dating lives, you know, and this goes, you know, global too, man, not just in first world countries, but global, man, because even though we talk particularly about North American women around the globe, they got their own hang-ups, you know. But, you know, psychological problems, you know, unresolved. I mean, all types of just shit, you know, the codependency with the parents, and, you know, it's crazy, you know, any of the women that seem like borderline incest, where like they're really extremely close to their family or whatever, and really putting you last or whatever, you don't need to be around that shit either, you know. She should know how to respect boundaries, and also to know how to develop those boundaries too. That's all it is to it, you know, whatever, you know. So, but anyways, you guys, thank you for being on my channel. I really appreciate it. You know, I've been on a lot of live streams lately. I've been under the weather and everything, but I'm healed up and everything, you know. So, but anyways, though, I thought I'd let you guys know. But please like the video, share it. Go in the comment section. Make sure inside the comment section there's a subject you want me to discuss. Let me know. Also, too, shout out to Austin. Austin, right, has a really good travel channel, man. His videos have been blowing up, you know, on TikTok and YouTube. So, anyways, though, shout out to him. Shout out to a few other channels. One Master Teacher, Zoom to Thailand, Black Man Travels, you know. Red Pill Passport Bro, and Pablo Frescobar, and 411 Talk Zone, you know, and the Bernard Riley Show. You know, these are really good channels that you guys should go check out too, you know. Sandman, you know, I mean, these are really good channels, you guys, you know. But anyway, this is, and also too, my boy Gone with John. Yes, he has lots of MGTOW content, you know. Go to Gone with John. Type it in. John, G-O-N with John, J-O-N. All right, go to this channel. Trust me, he's like loading so much content. It's crazy, you know. So I got to step it up and everything. But hey, anyway, you guys, like, share, comment, subscribe. Share the hell out of my videos. Share it. Please share it. I appreciate it. This is the Men's Daily Advice and Encouragement channel. men's daily advice and encouragement channel. Signing off today. You guys have a good day. Take it easy. I hope all goes well for you, just as it would be for me. And for God's sakes, right? Stop fucking dating these fucked up ass women. Get your passport. Get your money together. Make a schedule. Start traveling. You deserve the best. Why not get the best? Don't settle for these North American women, and don't settle for first world women that are self-entitled and full of feminism and toxic feminism. All right? You deserve respect. You're a man. Talk to you later. Peace.